if you had heard anything about this. Have you seen this guy that took this hat from this kid at all?
No.
At this like tennis game?
No. I have not.
Kind of old news. Only reason I want to bring it up is because I want to kind of it's gonna kind of like segue into the topic that we're gonna get into in a second. So basically, this guy he took, like, this tennis player was signing memorabilia for people on the side of the thing. I think this might have been at like Wimbledon or something like that. And while he was doing it, he signed a hat and like went to give his hat to this little kid, and this dude just blatantly snatched it right then and there, put it in like his girlfriend's like tote bag or something like that. So now it's game over. Nobody's getting the hat, right?
Yeah.
And the kid is like you'll see, he's very visibly like, yo, what the hell are you doing, man? So I wanted to show you this because I'll get to it. Just check it out. See him? Now look, the guy takes the hat, ignoring the kid, he puts it in the girl's bag. That's game over. Sorry, Charlie, you ain't getting that hat back. You put that in the tote bag. Look at my man over here. That tote bag, smooth as butter. He didn't even skip a beat. Now watch the guy too. He goes, sign my ball. He gives the kid his pen back. He gives the kid his pen back. Look at the man signing the autographs goes, hey, bro, I here's your pen back. And the guy goes, this ain't my pen. This is this little kid's pen. He gives the kid his fucking pen back after taking his goddamn shit. Look at this one more time. Look at him hand the pen back. This is gold. He goes, here you go, kid. He goes, you can't take home the hat, but you can take home
have your pen back.
You can have the pen back if you want it. He goes, that's it. So that's a ballsy move, right? But this is the thing. You don't know this guy probably doesn't realize he's being recorded. But the internet always wins in these types of situations. So when this happened to this guy, they found him online. I opened Twitter, and it's all I can see last week is this fucking guy. Everyone goes, what they like to do is they like to go, let's make him famous, boys. Let's make him famous, you know? And they go, everybody, get him. Call his job, call his family, tell his grandma he's a bad person for doing this. And they succeeded. This guy ended up being I think he was like a CEO of something, some sort of company. And he went and like apologized and shit. And was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, blah, blah, blah. And go ahead.
Didn't mean it.
I mean, how could you not?
Yeah.
You stole from a little kid. And then to give him his pen back. You know what I mean? That's the craziest part about it. If I was a kid, I would have threw the pen at his chest and been like, what are you doing? Give me my shit back, you know? I would haunt this guy for the rest of his goddamn days. So now, like I said, they got their justice, right? Now, a new sporting event where this same type of shit happened again this past week. This time, it was a woman. Now, this is the deal with this, right? That was a tennis game at Wimbledon, you know, whatever the situation may be. This is like a Dodgers game or something like that. It's a baseball game. Foul ball, gets hit to the stands. Everybody naturally is going crazy over it, right? But just pay attention to everything that's going on because it seems like this guy is like well within his rights to have this ball, and someone in the crowd doesn't seem to think so. So check this out. Harmless, right? Look at this. This bitch comes over here. Look at the guy. The loving look on his face. He goes, there you go, son. I got you a baseball. He goes, me and you, we're going to live this memory for the rest of our lives. It's going to be the happiest fucking day of our lives. And his son immediately knows what's going on. He goes, who's this bitch over here? He goes, I don't fucking know this lady. He goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. He saw her. He clocked her. For the dad's giving the ball. He goes, son, this is the greatest day of our lives. Nothing's ever going to top this. The day you were born wasn't better than this. And the kid looked behind him. He sees this fucking Karen trekking through the goddamn seats over here. Now watch. When she grabs him, It startles the shit out of him. Watch. You seen him? He goes, whoa, bitch. He goes, whoa, whoa. He goes, I swear to God, I will engage in fisticuffs right the fuck now. I mean it, lady. You come over here. He goes, I got my child with me. You know what I mean? He goes, lady, I got my child with me. this is like a scene out of Taken. The movie Taken with Liam Neeson. He's like, give me my daughter back. This guy's like fucking ready to go off, dude. And the way he does that, like, he looks so scared. Look, so you see him. He's like, lady, the ball was over there. I grabbed the shit. Look at his face now. This is the same guy that was just lovingly hugging his son. He goes, son, when I'm fucking you in the ass later and ruining your fucking childhood memories, he goes, the ball will make up for it. Trust me. Trust me. He goes, when you're getting sexually assaulted. This kid is like a pretzel in a pretzel shop. He's getting assaulted every goddamn day. Look at how sad this is. What? Look, the kid's face. You could see the kid's face. He's like, God damn, lady. Now this is the second angle. The people fucking behind were filming too. This is why the internet always wins. You have to seriously, you can't do anything now.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything now because you can be like out somewhere just scratching your ass and someone's posting it on TikTok. You can't do anything now. It's crazy because we live in like a surveillance state that we kind of did it to ourselves. Sam Tripoli, I'm going to have him on next week. And we're going to talk about all these conspiracies about the surveillance state of the world now. Because this is proof. 17 goddamn angles of this goddamn bitch. How do you go from this to the close-up? All in the span of a day. The internet's unstoppable. I love how he does that. He clearly knew what he was dealing with. He goes with the hand. He goes, "Get the fuck out of here, please." Look at that bitch. She goes, "This really happening in front of us right now?" This two 17-year-old girls in the crowd. They go, "Yo, this bitch about to..." Dude, if I was that guy, this is what would have been funny. If imagine she came up to him, she grabbed him. Instead of going like this, he just knocked her clean the fuck out of reflex. Imagine how nice that would have been for him.
Yeah.
You know? How satisfying it would have to see what little hair she has on her head just fly up after she gets fucking knocked down 3 rows off of that. Because that's the type of shit you do. The guy was clearly fight or flight in that situation. Now, he's a bitch. Okay? He did the scare. He did the dance. What if he wasn't? What if he wasn't? What if he went up and what if she went up and she grabbed his shoulder and he cold clocked the fuck out of her? Now that is internet gold. I'm telling you, I would have paid money to see that shit. You know? Especially because the guy is clearly not cut from that cloth. So it would have been like seeing like a double entendre. You would have been like, oh shit. Like now I just saw the girl get knocked out by the guy I least expected to do it. You know what I mean? Ooh, boo, this girl, boo. That's her call for hot dogs. 18 hot dogs down the gullet. She looks like a largemouth bass right there. Boo! And then look, the stadium sided with the kid. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. And it was the kid's birthday. I didn't even catch that last part. She said happy birthday to the kid. Look, give it up for the kid. We can give it up for his birthday. I mean, come on. You can clap too. Go ahead. It's fine. Yeah. You can join. This is what, you're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Be a part of the festivities. I almost forgot you were here just now. I thought I was talking to myself. No, I'm fucking with you. So I wanted to bring this up because it's a happy ending in the end for the kid, right? He's got the ball. He got the swag bag, He got that cute little girl from the stadium. She goes, I'm so sorry, you know what I mean? She probably gave him something that, I don't know, right? So, oh, wait, hold up. That's the wrong time code. So, now that all happened, right? And I told you, the internet's going ablaze off of this. They want to catch this person so goddamn bad. They're just wrangling up every goddamn camera. They don't even care if the girl has short hair, white, and glasses. They're wrangling her up. They don't even care if it's the right fucking person now. Listen to this caption. He goes, Cheryl Richardson Wagner has denied being the batshit crazy lady that stole a baseball from a young boy at the Philadelphia Phillies game. There you go. It wasn't the Dodgers. It was the Phillies. There is, however, another Cheryl Wagner that looks just like the suspect. Ooh. Okay. I am recommending that all Cheryl Wagners are rounded up at this point. What the fuck kind of insanity are you talking about? We should ruin every Cheryl Wagner's life on the internet. Yeah. Because they all, well, okay. We're never going to find her, guys. No stone unturned. We need to catch this bitch. This girl is, look at this poor person. Okay, everyone. I am not the crazy Philly mom, but I sure would love to be as thin as she is and move as fast. I'm a Red Sox fan. This girl is practically pleading for her life online. You know what I mean? She's like, guys, please. You're calling my church. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't know what to do. And this girl looks nothing like the person. I mean, she looks a little like she looks a little like her.
Yeah, she could grow her hair out a little. I could see it.
And look at the AI.
Yep.
They're getting all wacky with the AI, right? Look at this bitch. The girl wishes she looked that good. This AI, I would fuck this AI one. I don't know if I would get the real Carol Wagner. You know? This one? What? Who said that? You know who said that? Look, for some reason, I've been opening tabs like a motherfucker, like nonstop on this goddamn thing. So, now, look, I'm happy we saw the AI one. Look at the AI one. The AI version's funny. Is this the AI version?
Comes Karen trying to steal the ball. This is why we all hate Karen's folks. And holy shit, the dad just shoves the Karen face first onto the seats, and Karen is knocked out cold. The dad right here.
That's how it should have went down. That's how it really should have went down, in my opinion. You come up to me like that with my goddamn kid, and we have to throw hands, lady. We have to engage in fisticuffs. I'm sorry, I can't. You know, because you're fucking with my child now. You know what I mean? You're ruining his birthday.
I know.
Did you think that he was in the right?
Yeah.
You could kind of see, like, okay, everyone was trying to get to the ball. The guy got to it first. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Also, it's not that big of a deal.
What?
Like, it's just a ball. He's giving it to his kid. You're an adult. Like, come on, lady.
I mean, I saw her wearing a Phillies jersey. I didn't see the guy wearing a Phillies jersey.
He was.
He was wearing a Phillies shirt.
Well, he still had on.
Obviously,
he was still representing.
Obviously, he wasn't as big of a fan. Okay.
She'll probably be at another game.
She probably will be at another. They're all going to be at another game. You know, it would be nice as if the Phillies were like, lady, that's not cool, and they banned her like for the season. You know what I mean?
They might have.
That would be real, dude. I would get a kick out of that, because this is the type of thing that, like, for the next like 4 days, if I open Twitter, I'm gonna see updates about this. You know, they're rounding up every Cheryl Baskins or whatever the girl's name is. You know, I don't even. What was her name? Cheryl Robinson or some shit? Like, Wagner. Cheryl Wagner. So now, if you're listening right here, if you know someone named Cheryl Wagner, we would like you to send a lot of DMs, death threats, things of that nature, to not only her job, her children's school, where she goes to church, if she has a grocery store that she frequents very often. Send death threats to that place, because we cannot let any Carol Wagners go without being checked, because we need to find this bitch. It's obvious that we got to find her. So I just thought that was really funny, mainly because of that one post. The guy goes, I suggest we just round them all up. We just ruin all their goddamn lives. I mean, who gives a shit? We're all on this side of the screen. Why should we care? You know? It's like, what the nerve that some people have online is actually insane to me. Like, it's crazy. So we're gonna get into the next segment that we got. Is the What's Eating Ethan Klein segment.
I'd be a pedophile for $20 million.
You know? The What's Eating Ethan Klein segment. Around here, we like to call that the week segment. The week segment. Right? The week segment. I could do that like on command. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The week segment. It sounds like a soundbite. I might have to make it a soundbite. The week segment. You know? Now I don't even believe week is a word anymore. So... When we were talking about, well, you kind of watched a little bit of this with me.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to take this week segment in a little bit of a different direction. Normally, when we do the week segment, we do the whole episode, H3. We get the whole collective. We go, this person's being dumb. That person's being dumb. Look at how gay love is, you know? That's usually how I like to do it. I like to cover the whole ensemble. I get the whole ensemble together. Today... we're going a little bit different. I kind of wanted to pick on one in particular. And the one that I like to pick on is love. Love, I just can't get behind love. I'm sorry. I cannot. Everything about this kid sucks. He doesn't drink water. Literally, this kid will not drink water. He has to buy like the powder stuff that he puts in. You know how
yeah, like I use.
Okay, he's like you. You know people do water talk? They go, this is my water station. It's all fucking flavors and shit. This is like the type of shit. Love will not drink water. He drinks like nothing but crazy fast food and shit. I told you about the raw goddamn bacon.
Yeah.
This guy has been eating raw bacon for 27 out of the 28 years he's been alive. However old this fucking Jamoke is, right? And it's just everything that comes out of his goddamn mouth. And I don't know if I told you about this, but Love, he does this stare, right? He goes, he'll say something stupid. He'll be like, not me. I like to drink the water with the gamer subs with the powder in it. And then he goes, and he makes this stupid ass fucking face. Every time he says something on the show, he goes, like he's Kanye West or something like that. Kanye can do that. Love cannot do that. Okay? So,
Is he do it on this show?
I don't even know if he has time with what he's got. You saw how many goddamn things he has going on in this fucking in this live stream. So I saw this live stream where Love said that he wanted to cook. He wanted to not cook. He wanted to marinate steaks in Takis, Red Hot Cheetos, and Cool Ranch Doritos. Now I know what you're thinking. If you're an American listener at home, you're thinking to yourself, you go, how does one marinate steak in chips? Right? Sounds a little wacky. I know usually the marinade's got to soak into the fibers of the meats and you let it sit for overnight and all that. So I've never heard of anyone marinating the steak with the chips. So when I hear that, I go, he's obviously got some sort of Swedish magic going on. I got to check that out, right? I get on there and the whole stream is way worse than I ever thought. I couldn't have had a nightmare worse than a stream like this. If I was like a chef, I was a chef at one point in my life, but if I was a chef current day, I would call in a bomb threat over something like this. So let's give it up for Love. You know, we're going to give Love the floor now. We're going to start out with him explaining to us what this stream's going to be about. Love, please take it away.
So today we're going to marinate some freaking steak, right? And marinating steak is freaking boring, right? You got garlic, you got thyme, you got all these boring ass seasonings. Well, I today wanted to
Hold up. Now, you notice how he said the word seasonings there, right? But he's going to marinate the steak and chips.
Yeah.
Okay?
See what happens when you marinate a steak in Takis. And mind you, these are $1 steaks. So what happens if you marinate steak with Takis, with Cheetos Flaming Hot Crunchy, with Doritos Cool Ranch, with...
Look, this is my suspicion. This is why I brought this time code in. Not only for him to explain, but I wanted to kind of like, I wanted to give my explanation. I think that he's a Swedish retard and that he's confusing the word marinade for the word seasoned. Right? Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes sense.
He's going, oh, in America they say marinade. You marinate everything, right? You marinate the burger. You marinate the potatoes. You know? I marinate my potatoes in garlic sauce. Or garlic salt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like an idiot. And that's why I was like, notice how he said marinade. And then right after he goes, and everyone does these boring seasonings on their steak. So he's like, already, it's like you're using the word. You're just not using it right. Like, you gotta, you know, also take a copy of that word, put it two words back. Now you're good, right? You know, like that. So I believe that's what's going on here. And if you listen to him, this is what kind of like got me to that conclusion, is because he goes, we're going to marinate the steak in Takis blue. He goes, we're going to do Takis red. We're going to do Flaming Hot Cheetos crunchy. He's like reading every word on the bag, like as if he's Ron Burgundy. Like he has to read every word on the teleprompter, yeah. Right? So it's like, listen, he goes, you got what caught me was the Flaming Hot Cheetos crunchy. Yeah. He goes, we got the Flaming Hot Cheetos crunchy. I go, what? Nobody says crunchy at the end of the, you know what I mean? It's like, what is he talking about?
Wanted to see what happens when you marinate a steak in Takis. And mind you, these are $1 steaks. So what happens if you marinate steak with Takis, with Cheetos Flaming Hot Crunchy?
Cheetos Flaming Hot Crunchy? What the fuck? You don't say that. This is what I'm saying. He would have read the shit where he goes, it's got the exorbitant pantheolithin gum in it. Like, you know what I mean? He says the crazy shit that's on the back of the fucking bag as if it's part of the name of the food. This is why I say this, is because I think he's just an idiot. And you know, you watch some of this with me. He is an idiot. The way he's doing all. Wait until we show you guys the fucking steaks that he's gonna. Let's show him.
Okay.
Let's show him the steaks. Okay? These are the steaks in question, everybody.
Well, didn't he just say they only cost $1?
Oh, he wishes they fucking cost a goddamn dollar. He fucking wishes they cost $1. These things cost 36 cents a pound. They had to have. Wait until you see these goddamn things. These things are crazy. I don't know what fucking Menards he pulled these things out of, or whatever the hell he called. What do they got on the West Coast? Vaughn's or some shit?
I've never been.
Wegmans. They go. He goes to Wegmans is a nice one. Wegmans is like nicer than Whole Foods.
Okay.
So it can't be. He didn't get these from Wegmans. Steaks like this, shitty steaks like this, cost like $36 a pound at Wegmans. But let's check the steaks in question. These things are rough.
This is steak I buy regularly. This is good sourced steak. It's actually decent steak.
It's decent steak. You heard it here from the horse's mouth, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't never bought no decent steak that came in a goddamn bag, my friend. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you go and you buy steak, even if the butcher cuts it, if he kills the cow in front of you, and it then hands it to you in a bag, it's no good.
It's no good?
It's no good. It's no good.
It's got to be wrapped in the paper?
It's, yes, butcher paper. Hit me with that shit. You know what I mean? You buying steak in a fucking plastic bag like this, like what is this, Canada? Where you get milk in a bag too? You can't just package your whole cow in bag form. You know what I mean? That's not, to me as an American, I need my cow packaged properly. I need the excessive, you know what I mean? The excessive packaging.
Yes.
That's when I know it's good. If I get a steak and it's in like a fucking, like a lockbox, and I have to go on a scavenger hunt to get the key to get it out, I go, that thing is fucking top notch. That's, you know, you got a good steak because you had to work to get it out of the goddamn packaging. You know what I mean? It comes in a bag like this. This is cat food.
It might look gross when it's in a bag like this, but it's honestly really good.
Okay, that's the way to do it. It might look gross because it's in a bag like this. So naturally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on stream for hundreds of people to watch so that we can all cook the steak together. That's what I'm going to do. I know it looks like shit. So naturally, we should get it on camera.
Yeah.
That's crazy. These things are rough, dude. I'm telling you, look at this. They're already brown. Like half of the steak is brown. That's a good steak, he says. That's a good steak. This thing's got 18 different colors on it. He goes, this is a good steak right here. This thing looks like the rainbow right now. And he goes, this is a good steak.
Ooh. Gonna take some of the fat
I saw
off.
them before they were marinated.
Oh, yeah. This is them. This is them. Feast your eyes. Feast your eye. And then look at that. That's crazy little block of fat right there. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. You know what cut this is?
No.
Dude, this is like the top round, bro. This is like the cow's ass, man.
Okay.
Like, this isn't the tender. The back strips are the good shit. You know what I mean? That's where all the work is getting done with the cow.
Yeah.
So that's the good muscles that you want. You don't want to get like the fucking front leg or the ass or something. You know what I mean? The chest. Me, it's like, what the fuck? Who wants to eat that? This guy goes in there and goes, give me the cheapest cut of steak that you can. I want, like, what are you, high, dude? And then when he's eating it, he's treating it as if he bought this at as if these are the highest grade Black Angus grass-fed fucking things. You heard him talking.
Yes.
He goes, this shit's bussin', bro. Okay.
Boom. Binkiana.
He's peeling the fat off the steak. Already off to a bad start. Look, you bought the steaks for 36 cents a piece, right? You need every ounce of fat that you can possibly have on those things when you're cooking them, my friend. These things are going to taste like dog shit by the time you're done. You're ripping fat off of them before you cook it. This is not the way. This isn't it. I'm telling you. You can't do this. You can't. And then look at when he finishes marinating them, quote unquote. He marinates the steak. I'm sorry. That's light one up. I'm lighting a joint to this. This is crazy. Look at these things.
Yeah, I might actually. So we'll see. We'll see what the vibe is when I take it out. So let's take this Cool Ranch one and
Gray steak next to those yellow chips. Check that out.
yeah, I might actually. So
Gray steak. Look. Oh,
see,
wait.
We'll see what
There we go. Look at that thing. It almost looks like somebody black and whited it out, like it's an artistic movie. You know how they have an artistic movie, everything's black and white except for like one person's red hat in the frame.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing with the steak. Everything's in color, and the steak is sad. That's what's happening here. The steak is obviously longing for a better life.
what the vibe is when I take it out. So let's take this Cool Ranch one and shake it up a little bit. See if it's enough. Ooh. Let me bring it up a little bit. Oh my god, this is great.
This is great, he says. This is great.
Making sure he gets it on every
Okay.
side here.
Okay.
Maybe he thinks it's marinated.
This
Oh
is
my God,
great.
that is just
Yeah.
gorgeous. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you put it in a bag, and now it's marinated.
Yeah.
So shake and bake is marinated chicken, marinated,
Yeah.
all that. As soon as you put it in a well, if we're going by that logic, love, the steak has been marinating since you bought it. It's been in a bag the whole time. Okay, I hate to break it to you, buddy. It's been marinating since the day you got it. Okay, I think it's plenty good now. We don't need to keep ruining it further, you know? And then listen to him. He's shaking this fucking bag. He's going, oh my God, this is so great.
Making sure he gets it on every side here. Oh my god, that is just gorgeous. Look at that. It's getting fully coated. It's almost
Fully
using
coated.
all the
Fully
chips
coated.
as coating. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
This is not marinated without liquids. So I'm doing a dry rub, and then I'm pouring some oil in. So we're gonna pour some.
Does that count as marinade? In America, goddammit, I don't think that counts as marinade, if you ask me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Call it in. Call it in to the proper authorities. Yeah, this is not marinating a steak.
No.
You do that. Like, what the fuck is happening here? This is some Swedish shit. This is the same guy that was eating raw bacon. 23 years this guy's been eating raw bacon. Not just him. His dad's been eating raw bacon his whole goddamn life. His dad's like 62. How the hell these people are not walking around with fucking alien creatures popping out of their goddamn bodies is beyond me. It's insane.
I feel like the texture of raw bacon just...
It's insane. Like, it's funny that you bring that up because I said that same exact point when I covered it on the show. I go, even if you knew you could, why would you want to when it feels like that? When you're in it, you're eating it and it's all slimy and gross. Why the fuck would you think that's okay? This is what happens overseas. With these guys, you know? It's fucked up.
Here now to get it like starting to marinate for a couple minutes. Boom.
Boom.
I mean, this is not a perfect science, okay? But
okay, now that we all have motion sickness from the
Yes.
goddamn fucking camera that he has on his goddamn chest, it's like the nerve, dude. The nerve. I'm ready to puke off of this shit. So look.
I think that was happening to me last night.
Oh yeah, dude, it's bad. Let's see if we could go a little further. Is he gonna marinate any more of these? Oh my god, we gotta skip ahead a little bit to see the red one. The red one is bad. Let's go ahead a little bit. Come on. Up. Dude, the red one's bad. Look at that.
try unearthing this steak right here in front of us and see how this steak looks. Oh my god. Look at this beauty. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow. This guy sounds crazy to me. This is what I imagine like Charles Manson's cell looks like. You know what I mean? He's in there making taki steaks and shit in his cell going, wow. And you know he goes like wacky and shit. Charles Manson, this is what it sounds like in his cell. Like his cell, he's going nuts trying to sleep. He's over there getting excited about red taki steak. This is insanity. I can't wait till he cut. Let's get to the cooking. I want to see the cooking. You guys are going to love this. I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to love this. If you better be smoking to this whole goddamn thing if you're listening. If you're watching, you have to be smoking. You're going to love this. I'm telling you.
All right, it's time.
It's time.
Boom. We are doing it, ladies and gentlemen.
All the oil is on the left side of the pan. He has it all on the driest part of the pan right now. It's very nice. It's gonna.
I feel like he maybe just decided he was gonna start cooking just for this live stream and hasn't done this before.
I guarantee you, he hasn't done this before. Love is the kind of guy like all the cooking he does is he goes and pops open the air fryer and he dumps like some dino nuggets in there and he shuts it and he goes, I've been cooking all day. You know what I mean? Like his girlfriend gets home, she goes, what have you been doing? He goes, I've been cooking all day. It's a whole mountain of nuggets on the fucking table. You know what I mean? He goes, I'm slaving away over here while you're at work. You don't want to eat my cooking? And he's trying to make the dinosaurs stand up and shit. He goes, this is great. You know, this guy's a fucking loser. Like, the fact that, he's one of the producers of H3. I mean, this guy has to be making $100 grand a year. At least, I would imagine. So it's like, bro, you cannot live like this. You can't. I'd be Uber Eats in every goddamn day.
Yeah, but it was in LA. The $100,000 might not go very far.
Well, this is the thing. He's talked about where he lives on his show. This guy pays like $2,400 a month for his apartment. It's a couple floors up. Like, he's choosing this. Hey, man, I've been to LA. You could live in fucking Echo Park and be just fine. Trust me. And you don't know about Echo Park. It's not the greatest part of LA. You could make it out there, my friend. You could make it. There are nice houses in Echo Park. You know, it's not all slums. So this is the thing, you know, it's like I make a certain amount a month. It wouldn't make sense for me to blow 2/3 of it on where I live, right? It's like, what else would I be doing? With this guy, it's very much this is the case, you know? You got to take that money and put it to better use. Buy better steaks. If I'm making Taki steaks, it's a strip every fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm not going and buying top round or fucking, you know, cow ass and cutting the steaks down and going, this is bussin'. And then shaking it up in a bag and fucking making the audience motion. Say, I'm ready to lose my lunch over this goddamn shit. And trust me, folks, if the motion sickness doesn't get you, the steaks sure will. Okay.
We are making the first Taki steak. Oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. This is so exciting. No sizzle, cold as pan. No, it is sizzling. Brother, silence. No, it is sizzling. Listen.
How bad is that?
I think it's just auto sound canceling.
His own audience is calling him out. They go, no sizzling, the pan's cold. Sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Even your audience is like, you suck, dude. You cannot cook steak.
Sizzling, boys. It's sizzling. It's cold. It ain't cold, boys. You guys, I have a really high-tech microphone that removes all sounds, guys. Please turn it up, sir. It's very high. I'm actually even going to turn it down a little bit.
Well, see, this is the thing that he's failing to realize. They're not commenting on the fact that it's not high enough. They're commenting on the fact that you only turned it on 10 seconds before you threw the steak into the pan. That's the problem here. It's not that your pan is not fucking up to the right temperature or that the burner's not up all the way. It's you turned the burner on and immediately went, what, bam, and threw the steak into the goddamn pan. That's not how cooking works, dude. Like, everyone's trying to tell him that he's got an issue with this. Uh-oh. All
That's
stuck
fine,
to the
boys.
pan.
That's fine.
It's telltale signs that a pan's not hot enough, if you ask me. I don't know. Look at this shit. Every Taki that he fucking put on there is fucking stuck to the goddamn pan now. Every single one. Sad to see what this piece of shit's become.
That's fine, boys. That's fine. Okay, we trust. That steak don't sizzle. It's called bruised steak. Hate these.
What was that? Did you catch that? A little phantom sip? What was that? Watch this. He goes and puts a fucking drink back.
Called bruised steak. I love.
There was nothing there. He didn't sip anything. You could hear the air. It was. He goes. What is he doing?
So, it's called bruised steak. I love.
And then he goes, like after he smacks his lips. You're too high for this. You don't know what's going on. Love is sending you for the biggest tailspin right now. You're going, holy shit, spinning in your fucking chair.
Why would he need to do that with his drink?
He honestly, he probably just wanted to take a sip and just got sidetracked by people sending him messages and shit like that in his chat. Because that's what he's doing. He's reading the chat. I just thought it was funny to point out because he's like, and fucking puts the thing back. He's like, I'm done with it.
Hate these streams because it's too late for me to make food. Fair enough. Bro, I'm very high.
I love how everything that he's making is going to send him back health-wise at least 10 or 15 years. And he goes, I get a sugar-free Red Bull, though. You know what I mean? He goes, you gotta get the healthy in where you can. You know what I mean?
You know, I might partake in that concept sometimes.
We all do. You're kidding me. You're kidding if you don't think I do that. I'll eat for one meal fast food from 6 different places all in one sitting, and I go, but I got a Diet Coke, you know? And I go, this is it. It's healthy. Because I only technically had half a soda today, you know? And then I'm washing it down with 10,000 calories in a shot, you know? Apple pie from McDonald's. Here we come. You know, I love those things. And I don't even eat apple pie. So now watch this. This guy, you saw the Taki steak. You saw the beginning of it. you know? Now, this is what's happening when he's done with it. This is the aftermath. I see this, I go, what the fuck is even that? You know, I just don't even know.
See how this is going here? Oh yeah, that's
Oh, the rest, oh, look at how much of it stuck to the pan.
All of it.
He goes, trust me, chat, the pan's hot as hell. It ain't. Hot pans never have shit stick to them. You get a pan hot enough, you could throw the stickiest thing in the world. I don't know. What would you say? I'm trying too hard. Let's watch.
beautiful. Well, look at that steak, bro. So I'm thinking we'll shift it over to this side now and use the final part of uncrusted over pan. And yeah, of course, whole stream is cooked. Sleepy time chicken necks. I wasn't here for the beginning, but for them takis to stick, you need egg. So we did not make the we did not necessarily want the takis to stick. We literally just marinated in, and it happened to come join the steak. I didn't want.
What the fuck is he even talking about? We don't want the takis to stick to the steak. We want them to magically dissolve into it and infuse with its essence.
Did he just want like the seasoning mix?
I have no idea.
Onto the steak, but his concept of doing it was just crush up.
It could have been. I really don't know at this point because he's thrown out so many different directions that he's supposedly taking this in that I am so confused. I'm worse than you. I have no idea. When he's done with this, it might be fried chicken. I have no
I feel
I have
like
no
he
clue.
mentioned something about some like country fried something in there at some point.
It's like, where are we even going with this, right? I'm flabbergasted by this. It's insane.
I want the takis to stick.
I don't want them to stick. I just want them to like hang out next to each other. You know what I mean? Like, and then the way he went about it was like the worst. He just crushed the chips up like barely, like with his hands. You need like a muddler or something. Like you got to grind them down to dust.
Yeah.
You know, and then do it. That would be like the best way to do it. Then it's really gonna get in the steak. Because what does everyone know? You cook it with the seasoning before you put the steak on the grill, then it cooks into it, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, this is cooking 101. And just like you said, you're like, I feel like he's never cooked a day in his life. You might be right.
Yeah.
You come in, this is why I like having you here. It's like having a window shopper, you know? You don't hang out in the internet. You just window shop. And then you go, what is that? And I go, I never saw it from that angle before. Let's check it out.
I actually just wanted the steak to be seasoned by takis. That makes sense. Damn, I wish I had another cutting. Oh, I do have another. Bruh. Still. Just clean this real quick.
Okay.
He's not going to clean the dirty side?
Okay. What's happening here? Wow. You couldn't have called that better. He's legitimately going to slap this thing on the goddamn table with the dirty side. Like, he just cleaned the clean side.
Why make all that effort? Clean the whole thing.
I have no idea. Nice call out. This guy's, he really is, dude. You cannot trust these sweets. No wonder these guys don't want to get into anything with anyone. They go, we're neutral, bro, because they're stupid.
For us to cut on it after. All right, I think we're done cooking the steak. It's definitely been cooking, and it doesn't seem like it will get too crispy. I think it's actually done, guys.
It can't get crispy.
Who wants a crispy steak?
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about, dude? And then even if someone wanted a crispy steak, how's your steak gonna get crispy when it has 2.5 inches of taki stuck to the fucking frying pan? Because you didn't let the pan get hot enough before you threw the fucking steak in it. How are we gonna do this? It's like, this is wild. And you know what's funny? I don't think he cleans the cutting board at all through the whole thing. Like, by the end of this stream, the cutting board looks all like greasy and gelatinous and shit. It's got like stuff all over it. It's like crazy.
I didn't even know that the other side of it was dirty.
Dude, I didn't even know there was another side. I thought he was just I thought it was like a fucking cast iron skillet to him. He goes, well, you wash it and then all of the flavor comes off of it. The thing looked crazy by the end of the stream. You guys will see.
So we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Definitely want to let this cool off a little bit. There's a lot of burnt Takis on there. That smells real fucking weird.
But it smells real. Why are you doing it, man? And think he's got cats in the house. His cats are going nuts. They go, who is shitting in here? They go, they have no idea what the smell is. They're like, who keeps shitting in the house? It's crazy.
All right, so bro is stressed. I only eat Handsome Chef's food. Good butter based would make these perfect. Soap in the cutting board. I'm not allowed to clean my plastic cutting board in soap. Huh?
Look,
So
the person on the stream probably caught him like not rinsing it off well enough.
Yeah.
And they go, your shit still has suds on it, bro. This guy can't, I mean, Gordon Ramsay could be in the chat like, oi, mate, you know, you got to flip the steak right now, mate. He has an excuse for everything. He goes, I can't overcook my steak on the one side and let the shit get burnt on the pan and then ruin the pan. And then he has to cook all the rest of the steaks on it. How are we going to do that? Like, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, look, that's actually what I named the next time code is this is bad.
this bad boy looks inside. Let me turn on the fan, off the fan for a sec here.
He has weird, look at his knife handle. It looks like a zucchini,
Yeah.
right?
Or like a cactus.
Something. It's got like frayed hairs on it. Look,
Oh.
right? It's like fabric or something. How do you wash that? He takes his utensils to the dry cleaners to get him. He's the only person in LA. Takes all his knives and forks to the dry cleaners to get clean.
Boom. And let's make a crust cut right here in the
Oh,
middle.
I see. It looks like wood.
Okay.
And let's check that out. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's very well cooked through. I don't know if that shows on the camera, but it is. Here you can see the normal color of the steak versus the color.
He had to fucking, like he's trying to dig a grave with the fork. He goes, "Ka-dunk!" with the fork to get it through the steak.
It went all the way through.
That is crazy. The steak is a 1/4 inch thick. It took him that much effort to get the fork through it.
Normal color of the steak versus
That's insane.
the color of the insides. You see, there's the brown color on the inside versus the red color on the outside. So, a couple hours, aka 5 minutes. That's right. So, let's take a look here. So here.
Let's see how long it takes him to chew it. It's gonna be chewy. Well done, thin little guy like that.
Here we go. There's the color on the inside again. And then
probably
the
gets
color on the
tired of chewing it
outside.
and
So we
just
can see
swallows
that it is cooked. My bad, love. Yeah, there you
He gets tired of chewing it and just shoots himself in the head. He goes, "Fuck this."
go. And it's actually just the Taki's red on the outside that is making it look that raw. So, ladies and gentlemen,
It doesn't look raw.
we're going to be trying this right here.
Wait, he said the steak was raw?
He said it's just the red on the outside from the Takis that's making it look raw.
Oh, God. This thing looks like burnt death.
Yeah.
What are you kidding? There's not even, like, no one, Gordon Ramsay wouldn't mistake this for raw. And he thinks everything's raw. Anytime you turn on anything with Gordon Ramsay, he's going, "It's raw!" every single fucking time. He would look at that and go, "It's fully cooked. It's 100% cooked." As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even touch it. As a matter of fact, throw it away. You know what I mean? He goes, "We're done here."
Here. And let me do something fancy. Let me show you guys something really cool that I have set up. Hold on. Check this out. Boom. With my phone, I just switch over.
Thank God. Now that
Yeah, stay there.
now that the whole audience is puking in the fucking trash cans that they have next to their computer desks. Now that everyone's fucked from watching, everyone's got vertigo watching this fucking stream. Now he goes, "Let's switch it, guys." You know,
He doesn't leave it there.
to help you guys see better.
let's try this steak right here. Whew.
Oh, has he shared it with us? What was that?
He wanted to give us a little look.
Hold
Still
on
chewing.
a minute.
Still chewing. Hold up. Wait, he's saying a prayer? He's saying a prayer. He goes, please, God, can I swallow this thing? Can I swallow it now? I've been chewing it for the last 17 minutes, Lord. I say a little prayer for you. Together.
This is less a
together.
meal, more a survival challenge.
Still chewing.
Hold on a fucking minute. Damn, that's nice. It's spicy. It's limey. It's gorgeous, bro. Hold the phone. I need to hit this with some salt.
If it was that good, you wouldn't need to salt it.
True.
If it was that good, you would not need to salt it. This is performative. This is performative, and it makes me feel like every time I watch him on H3 now, I'm not going to be able to believe a word he says. And I don't like that. I like my sweets to be honest.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You sound like you got something to say. You got something bad to say about the Swedes?
No.
Go ahead.
I feel like I was. Never mind.
There you go. I like that. Let's listen.
Sorry.
You're
Let's hit
fine.
this bad boy with some salt right here. Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have absolutely
Look, she switches it back now.
Yeah, 2
struck
seconds.
gold. This is a mighty, mighty fine steak. Let me try this piece with some more sodium on here.
Some more sodium. The Takis have like fucking 75 grams of sodium per bag. And he wants to throw more on there. This is crazy to me. But I kind of believe him. Like, part of me believes that he will make these after this stream. It's like, if you ever known anyone who's gone to jail before, sometimes people will get out of jail and they'll still make like jail shit. Like the jail like snacks that they make and whip up and stuff. And they'll do that. It's like they're still stuck on the inside mentally, you know? I feel like that's what might be happening here.
Okay.
I feel like he's like institutionalizing himself within his own apartment. He goes, this is not half a bad idea. You know, next thing you know, he's going to be pulling out, like, he's going to be mixing all sorts of shit in his goddamn house. Tuna fish and, like, fucking milk. You know what I mean? He goes, you marinate the tuna fish in the milk for a little bit. As long as it's in a bag, it's fine. You know?
He might already do that.
I have a feeling this guy, like, the shits that Love must take is got to be ungodly. Like, it's got to be insane. It's like just all fucking different colors. It's all crazy. This is insane, bro. And the way he's loving on this thing, he's making love to this fucking steak.
Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is literally delicious. I'm not memeing. It has a nice hit of spicy, a nice hit of lime, a nice savory flavor, and ladies and gentlemen, we have something extra for today. We have a lime. Ladies and gentlemen, for today's steak, I recommend bringing out a little lime. A little lime. Cut that bad boy open like this.
Bro, relax. This was a cut off of like the dying cow on the field. You know what I mean? This is like you got the worst cut from the worst cow at the farm. And
the limes cost more than the meat did.
Exactly. This guy literally paid more for the limes than he did for the steak. And he's sitting there going, this is the best fucking steak I've ever had in my goddamn life. He gives it a fucking 8 point. Look, he rates this fucking thing. This one is the Doritos one. Look at the color of this. You thought the red one was bad. This thing is like tan.
I think this was the gray one in the bag.
Yes,
right?
yes. This was the Doritos one. This is the gray daddy that came. Look, man. Your steak cannot look like it's halfway cooked before it's even on the pan. If your steak is the brown, gray, whatever, it's over, my friend. It's going to smell sour. As soon as heat hits it, all that sour bullshit's going to start going throughout your place. It's like, you got to tie it up, man. You got to tie it up.
It totally tastes like a country fried steak, and I'm really happy about that.
Country fried.
I need another piece with some salt on it.
Again,
Yep.
if they were that good, you
Get some
would not have
on
to
this
salt
crispy
them.
tip here. This is the tip of the tip right
I
here.
can't.
Because the meat is tip, and this is the tip of the tip.
The tip of the tip.
You got to salt the tip with the tip of the tip, and the meat is a tip, and the tip is a tip, and the tip is a tip. This guy.
Hit some salt on this crispy tip here. This is the tip of the tip right here. Because the meat is tip, and this is the tip of the tip.
Okay, thank you.
Look at that.
Did he say it?
Thank you for explaining it. It was like 8 times. And I love that. He's mansplaining this to you guys. And everyone, they eat this shit up. They go, thank you, sir. They send him $10. They go, I want to make one now. In the chat. They give him a super chat. And he's sitting there explaining these dog shit cuts of steak to you as if you're fucking stupid. Hey, this is the tip of the tip. Well, you see, the cut of the meat is a tip, and then I'm eating the tip of that tip, so it's like the tip of the tip of the tip. You know? It's like, shut the fuck up.
I don't know if you guys hear that crispiness, but oh my god.
That's actually his teeth clacking together because the steak's so thin. Every chew, he goes...
That is genuinely a... I'm gonna say it. This is gonna be very controversial, but the Cool Ranch steak is a 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. The way he says this.
He's definitely making that one again.
Oh, 100%. See, and I'm not too far off. Because I do crazy shit with Cool Ranch Doritos. Like I told you about my nachos.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is a ticket, guys. You guys might not know this. This is some stoner shit right here. You could classify me in the same category as Love if you want. You make fully loaded nachos. I'm talking ground beef, cheese, the fucking chilies, the green chilies, red onions, some jalapenos, the whole shebang, some cheese sauce, shredded cheese, everything, right? But instead of corn chips, use Cool Ranch Doritos. I said it.
I think that sounds good.
Dude, it is amazing. I'm like Love. I'm like, it's an 8.5 out of 10. Every time I make them, I'm in my kitchen screaming that. I go, the cats are freaking out. They're clawing up the walls. I go, it's an 8.5. I start breaking all the shit in my fucking kitchen because it's that good. It really is that good, though. All jokes aside, it's amazing.
It is really, really good.
I just said that. I just said that, Love. I just said that. Thank you for fucking giving me that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Love. If it wasn't for Love, I feel like nobody listening would have believed me. So now you know it is good.
I work in a meat department in a...
Oh, this is the blue Taki steak now.
Oh.
The blue look at that fucking thing. Jesus Christ. It looks like something out of the bottom of the fucking, like, it looks like the bottom of, like, where all the fish live in, like, an aquarium. You know, or like a fish tank, like a pebble out of a fish tank. You know what I mean? It looks crazy.
I work in a meat department in a supermarket, and those Takis on that steak low-key hurts me. Don't worry. Usually, I'm a respecter of steaks.
Respecter of steaks. This is where you're going to see Love's English come into full effect right here. This is where you're really going to see, like, the true genius behind Love's fucking Swedish mind. This is the same mind that ate the raw bacon. This is the same mind that thought the Doritos steak is an 8.5 out of 10. You give that steak a banana out of 10, and that steak is top notch. This is... What this is like Goodwill Hunting level genius right here.
Steak low-key hurts me. Don't worry. Usually, I'm a respecter of steaks. I treat my steaks with the highest dignity usually. It's just today that we're doing a little bit of an experiment here. And I think experimenting with steak, you know, what if we realize that this is the way to eat steak and this is gooder?
What the fuck?
Look at this guy. What if this was gooder?
Gooder, yep.
What if we realized, what if everyone's just been eating steak wrong their entire lives? And really, you should have just been fucking
putting Takis on them.
Takis all over the whole goddamn thing. What if really we've been eating steak wrong our entire lives, all of us? We're the problem. We've been doing it wrong. And really, the way you're supposed to do it is you buy the steak, you let it sit on your countertop for 6 to 8 hours in a bag, right? So that it gets all brown and spotty and crazy looking. You cut it to the thinnest degree that you possibly can. Mind you, guys, the number one thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, you have to buy the shittiest cut of steak that you can possibly find in the road. You have to buy the shittiest cut. So now after you've bought the shittiest cut, you've left it out for 6 hours, and you've cut it paper thin, you marinate it in chips. You know, chips that you buy from the convenience store. Everyone's been doing it wrong their entire lives.
You know what I mean? Anyhow, let's get started. We got this absolutely blue.
And then he goes, and then after you do all that, the steak is going to be gooder than hell. The gooder than hell steak.
Experiment here. And I think experimenting with steak, you know, what if we realize that this is the way to eat steak and this is gooder? You know what I mean?
And this is gooder. I love that. I almost had a stroke when I heard that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
This is gooder. This is gooder. Get the fuck at it. Now look, this was the final cut. The final cut of steak. And I think the final cut of steak is the Taki one. I'm not sure.
I'm just stalling. Let's cut into this Navi looking steak here.
You know the joke he's making. He's saying it looks like a Navi. Those are the aliens from Avatar.
Oh.
Is the Navi.
Okay.
So he's like, oh, my steak looks like a blue fucking alien.
I only seen that movie one time. I forgot that.
Okay, well, they all look like this.
I see that.
And if next time you watch Avatar, every single thing in the movie is gonna look like this. All the aliens are gonna look like this. It's gonna be like a group of these things running around trying to save their planet.
Brothers, this is beyond disgusting. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close.
And the cutting board.
Yeah.
Now look at.
Greasy.
Remember, I told you guys about the cutting board. Look at how much grease and just all the shit that's amassed on that thing. He was so worried about cleaning the one side of it the second he pulled it out of the week-old dishwasher, right? The dishwasher's like, obviously it's not clean.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? If I pull anything out of a dirty dishwasher, you have to wash the entire thing that you pull out of it.
Correct.
You cannot pull a cutting board out of a dirty ecosystem, which is essentially what the dishwasher is, and go, the one half will be fine. It's like bugs. You clean the one half and all the germs are going to go to the other. You know what I mean? They're going to go, oh, there's a good side over there, and they're going to jump ship. It's like, you can't do that. And then you want to play ball, right? And you go, oh, shit, the chat is watching. Let me wash it. Well, why don't you wipe it down in between? If you're that worried about the chat, why don't you wipe it down in between? Because it's obvious that if the chat wasn't there, if he wasn't recording this,
he would have just pulled it.
He would have pulled it out and would have just used
Yep.
it right then and there. He wouldn't have gave a fuck. He wouldn't have gave two fucks. The cats would have been all rubbing on it. They'd get their hairs all over it. He goes, "This steak is busting, bro." This guy.
Take here, brothers. This is beyond disgusting. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up here. Yeah, that's not burnt. That is deep purple. And it's literally not burnt. But let's see. Let's give this a nice cut here. Oh my God. That is just so foul looking.
It looks moldy.
Okay, so it's a little bit red inside, which is fine. So
that's a problem. That's a problem. These steaks are about as thick as construction paper. How the fuck is it red in the center? I don't even understand that. That's a problem. This guy is pulling off feats of wonderment in the kitchen right now. Like the world's greatest chef's minds cannot figure out how he's doing this. Go ahead.
He ate it too. All these.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
To think he took a bite out of each one of those. Would you even try anything like this? You wouldn't even think about it.
I mean, it's not going to kill me. I guess if I was just trying it for the
bit.
Yeah.
You would try it for the bit.
Yeah.
So you would live stream like this. We can get you on there. We can do some live streams with
Okay.
you. Yeah, we could do some live streams with you. It's going to be, no one's going to see you.
Okay.
I'm the only one that's going to be watching you eat all this stuff. You be throwing up in the trash can and shit. No one gets to see any of it. How nice would that be? I go, donate, guys. I go, please throw a super chat in there. I go, come on, guys, please. She's throwing up so hard. You can't see her on camera. Guys, come on. That's how Ethan Klein begs. He goes, guys, please, come on, man. I'm telling you. And it's not just Love who's eating all this crazy shit. Love ain't the only one, bro. They're doing it on the H3 show as well. They're eating all sorts of bullshit.
Okay. So it's just a thing.
They do it. They all are fucking out of their goddamn minds. Like with the way that they eat, it's insane. So this next guy, I want to make sure I'm on the right time code. I am. So this next guy that we're gonna be harping on is their like brand dude. He's the guy that hooks them up with all their brand deals and shit. So when they have ads on the show, when Ethan's like, our episode today is brought to you by Mood. You guys could use Mood for fucking, I don't know. He says some stupid shit. It's all this Tom Ward guys that's setting those deals up.
Okay.
Now they start talking about Love eating raw bacon. And then this Tom Ward guy throws this guy out.
Mr. President, this is a photograph of the alien from the movie Alien.
Okay.
This is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw frozen shrimp.
Now, is he claiming that?
I mean, these guys got a point. I hate to be on the side of H3, but that is actually crazy. For a United States like senator to be like sitting there going, you could turn into an alien if you eat the raw
for real
shrimp.
said this.
This is not fake at all. This guy is in a fucking conference right now on like the Congress floor or whatever you want to, whatever it is.
Okay.
With this screenshot from the actual fucking movie Alien going, I'm telling you guys, if you eat them raw shrimps, this could be you. This could be us in the next 10 years.
Who's eating raw shrimp?
Tom Ward is eating raw shrimp. You're going to find out. You're going to learn today. Dude, watch this.
The shrimp are going to bust through your stomach like Alien?
No.
To literally
No. That would be ridiculous. It's that it will mutate you yourself into a xenomorph.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got a question. I literally just had poke for lunch with
toast.
raw shrimp.
Hey, yo, what the fuck did he just say?
Well, he thinks he had raw shrimp.
Now, here's my thing. Is he just stupid and he thinks that the shrimp is raw? And he's like referring to like cocktail shrimp? Like, I've never had poke bowls. Have you?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay.
And that could truly be what it is.
They really will throw raw shrimp on those
No.
fucking things?
No.
Oh, but it's like a
they
shrimp cocktail
yes.
type of shrimp where it's
Yeah.
cooked, but it's cold when they put it on the bowl.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. Is I'm like, is he just stupid? Right?
Let's hope so.
But here's the thing. He's given us the evidence right here. I don't see no orange in
He
there.
ate it. That's just the rice left at the bottom.
So then why is he showing us? Why is he trying to prove it to us?
He ate it all.
I don't know, man. I feel like one of these blobs in here might be raw shrimp.
I don't think so.
So you really think he is being stupid? He has to be, right?
Yes.
But now here's the thing. Watch the way that they all react. Because if that's the way, these guys have probably all had poke bowls. They're all LA, you know? So now, you being a poke bowl person, I say something like that to you, you're probably going to respond to that with that. You're going to go, you think it was raw. It was just like cocktail shrimp, right?
Yeah.
They don't do that.
I literally just had poke for lunch
You're
with
toast.
raw shrimp. What's gonna
No,
happen?
it was
then?
frozen. It was frozen. If it was raw, you're good.
And it was specifically from Walmart, I think. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Wait, you ate raw shrimp though? I don't think you're supposed to do that.
People eat raw.
See, now, even this guy, this is Mr. Dan who knows it all. Okay? This is Danny two-time.
They're not just making fun of him.
No, I think he's telling him. Like, he's sitting there going, I don't know if you're supposed to do that.
What restaurant's gonna serve you raw shrimp?
That's what I'm saying. This is what, like, how does, none of these guys are reacting by going like, yo, you're wrong about that. Like, he's just sitting there going, I don't think you're supposed to do that. This guy really is like the show know-it-all. They actually make fun of him for being like a know-it-all. So, like, you would even think that he would say, I don't even know if restaurants can do that, right?
Right.
But he doesn't. So that's where the big mystery is to me. Is Tom Ward actually eating raw shrimp? Because if he wasn't, and like you said, they would correct him. They would go, no, you're wrong. It's cooked, but it's just cold when you get it. But they don't.
Well, somebody's expected to cook their own shrimp when they order a poke bowl?
I have no idea. And judging by the way the bowl looked, it looked like that was like an Uber Eats order. So that makes it even worse. Because now you ain't getting that shrimp for at least 30 to 40 minutes when they send it out. It's like, come on. This is the big, like, this was the most perplexing thing to me. I was like, there's no way he's eating actual raw shrimp. And then I thought about, like, the texture and everything. Bro, that's like, you eating a raw shrimp is insane.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I
don't
even want to touch one, really.
They're disgusting, dude. Deveining raw shrimp is like the fucking worst, man. So this is like, I don't know. Are they eating raw shrimp at H3? I don't know.
Raw shrimp.
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the
Really?
menu. I'm sure it's good.
From where?
People do. I mean, listen,
A
I
poke
don't fuck
place.
with
It's like
seafood at
raw
all.
fish and
Really?
rice and stuff.
I think the whole raw food thing is
See, there's no way. He's saying that it's on the menu. He's like, it's with the raw fish and shit.
He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I've never been to a sushi joint, not one fucking time, and they go, we'll give you the shrimp raw. It's always shrimp tempura roll. You can get a whole flight of sushi, and it'll have every raw thing on there. The shrimp's going to be cooked.
Yeah, this definitely the shrimp. He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think he's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the
Really?
menu. I'm sure it's good.
Look at him. It's on the menu. I'm sure it's good. And look at the way that the camera looks. Like, they got the gain all fucked up and stuff. He looks like fake, like he has an effect on him, right?
Yeah.
It's like a filter. You cannot come to work pre-Snapchat. You know what I mean? Like,
From where?
people do. I mean, listen,
A
I don't
poke
fuck
place.
with
It's like
seafood
raw
at all.
fish and
Really?
rice and stuff.
I think the whole raw food thing is just bizarre. It's not for me. That's
okay, I mean, that'll do it. Let's give it up. H3, everyone at H3 is eating like fucking maniacs, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, eating half as crazy as these guys do. And I eat like shit. I eat like, half my food is frozen. I need it to be on the go. I need to eat quick and get back to what I'm doing, which half the time is skiing.
Skiing.
Yeah, I'm always skiing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm skiing. Like that, you know? One up, one down, one up, one down. I need to grab something quick so I can get back to the skiing. So that'll do it for H3. What else we got on here, man? Because we've been recording for a minute already. We could do a little bit of Kill Tony and then end it on that. You want to check out some Kill Tony?
Okay.
A little bit of Kill Tony. Little Kill Tony, I don't think ever hurt anybody, if you know what I'm saying. You know what's funny is I did all the time codes for Kill Tony, and then I didn't put the time codes into the notes, so I actually have to do the searching myself, which is wonderful as always. So, I don't know if anyone listening happened to catch the episode of Kill Tony with Donnell Rawlings and Rob Schneider, but I know that I did. You did. So that's all that really matters, you know? But when I saw the thumbnail for that, like the Kill Tony episode, and I was like, Rob Schneider's on there, it threw me off because, like, Do you know much about Rob aside from just his movies?
Well, not really that much. I feel like I've heard like rumors that he's not like very nice.
Yeah, you heard right.
Yeah,
you heard
that's
right.
About what I know.
Yeah,
that he's
so,
not very nice.
Yes, so that's good that you at least heard that because so he had like I don't know the ins and outs of it because I never was like the craziest big Rob Schneider fan in the first place. But like, not that he wasn't funny in the movies, like all the like, oh, you can do it and shit. Like, okay, it was funny when we were growing up. Like, it is what it is. But not enough to like keep up with him, you know. But apparently, he had like a daughter who turned out to be like either trans or lesbian or something like that, and he had a huge problem with it. He was like not very supportive of her. I think he would like dog her in public and shit like that sometimes and stuff. And she would publicly talk about how big of an asshole he was, and then he would be like, "You can't fucking talk about me like that in public." You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. So people kind of started
figuring
being like,
it out.
Yeah, like, yo, Rob Schneider's kind of an asshole. And then like when Trump started coming into play, like in his first election, and then Rob Schneider's getting on there saying some awfully conservative shit on the Twitterverse, you know? So people can be a little weary of Rob, you know? But now they put him in Happy Gilmore 2. You know what I mean? They put him in and now Trump's in office. You could say fag and retard. So people are like, yo, those tweets are actually looking kind of nice right now from Rob Schneider, you know? Like, those are the kind of tweets we could use. You're fine. You could cough into the guy. I'm only in the middle of telling a story. No, I'm fucking... I really am fucking with you. Don't... Yeah, I'm just messing with you. So people, they were very weary of it. So when I saw Rob Schneider, whatever the fuck his name is on there, I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. I thought it was going to be like, Rob Schneider getting like dogged on, them making fun of Rob for having like a lesbian daughter, maybe making fun of his tweets and stuff like that. It was nothing like that. It actually turned out to be almost like a fucking haze ritual for Donnell Rawlings, the black guy.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was.
They did nothing but trash him the entire fucking episode. It was like, I was loving and I like Donnell, but it was just so funny to watch him just nonstop. And then every single time he thought he was going to come up for a breath of air, they fucking jumped on him again. It was insanity. I was like, dude, this is crazy good. Like, and I hate everyone on that stage. I'm like, get him. I'm like, get him again. Like, you know, keep jumping on him. Fuck it. So, as always, whenever we get these nice time codes from Kill Tony, we want to share them with you guys, the audience. And as we always like to do, we like to start out with the intro of the show, and we like to check out Tony's gay outfit. So, I will not hold you any further. I give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Coming to you live from the Comedy Mothership here in Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Look at Tony, man. This guy. Something's got to be done about this guy. You cannot. His belt buckle is like the size of a hubcap.
Does he always wear a belt buckle?
Fuck no.
Oh.
But when he wears them, they're awfully gay. The last time he came out, or the one time he came out, he had it was like a diamond encrusted Buc-ee's belt buckle. Yes.
Okay.
That Buc-ee's, the gas station.
The gas station.
With the fucking beaver, little Buc-ee's beaver. It was like diamond. It was like shiny. It had like rhinestones on it and shit. I was like, this guy clearly gay, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. You could be gay. You just have to tell us. You can't be sneaking around.
Yep, I agree.
No. That's awesome. Thank you. I needed that. We can hate gay people together. No, I'm just joking. Look at that.
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their life?
Look, I almost missed it. We both almost missed it. Speaking of that gay-ass Buc-ee's belt buckle, my man happens to be wearing a fucking Buc-ee's uniform right the fuck now.
What's with the obsession with Buc-ee's?
I mean, as far as I know, it's a good gas station. You ever been to one? I never been to
Yeah,
one.
I have. I have a complaint.
Okay, hit me.
So, they're like, it's a whole store, right? They sell food, things like that. And then there's like a store area. Well, you think you've got all these food areas. You might have somewhere for you to sit and eat the food. There's no benches. There's no picnic tables. But there's a dog park.
Really?
Yeah.
And there's not even benches at the dog park?
No.
Now, I'm not as versed in Buc-ee's as you are. Or wait, are you even well versed in Buc-ee's? Have you just been to the one?
Nope. I went to multiple.
And they're all like that?
And they were all like that.
Okay. So now we have a real serious issue here.
Yeah.
You got to have somewhere to sit down. I agree with you on that one. That's a very fair point. I mean, even Sheetz has tables and benches on the outside of them. And Sheetz is like a shittier Buc-ee's. You know?
Yeah.
You know what doesn't? Wawa. You ever been to a Wawa?
One time.
They don't have them either. And Wawa is kind of...
Buc-ee's is bigger than that.
Exactly. Buc-ee's is practically a supermarket with actual food places inside of it, right?
No,
That's
they
what you're
have
saying?
food places inside of it. They have like a booth where they're making like brisket sandwiches or whatever Buc-ee's it's in. It's like sort of featured-ish to their area too.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So you're not going to really find like a brisket sandwich if there was like hypothetical. If there was like a Buc-ee's in New Jersey, they're probably not going to be selling like brisket sandwiches.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's all very valid. I mean,
I stopped at multiple ones on my trip, and every time I was like, why do I keep stopping here?
So now here's food for thought. Do you think that they do it because like the point is to shop while you eat your sandwich?
No.
It's not kind of like made that way?
I don't feel like when you look at the stuff that they're selling, that's what they want you to do is get your grimy hands, dirty hands on their objects.
I guess, yeah, a sandwich wouldn't be the meal for that, right?
Because they've got like Buc-ee's shit.
Yeah.
But then they have like boutique style things.
Oh, yeah, that you wouldn't want to get.
Yeah.
Nasty. Okay. I get what you're saying. Very nice. I never knew. Well, if you have a complaint, now we know who to send it to. Tony H. Hinchcliffe. Is that how you say it? Hinklecliffe?
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives, huh?
Yippee! Let's give it up for Tony's gay ass. Dude, this desk is a mess. There's ashes all over. I'm not even... what ashtray? I'm sitting here talking. The thing is just ashes are going everywhere. So now look, right out the rip, guys. We told you. Donnell Rawlings is getting roasted as shit. Oh, you said you didn't know who Donnell Rawlings is.
Right.
So Donnell Rawlings is a stand-up comedian. He's for the most part, he started as a stand-up comedian. But then around the height of like the Dave Chappelle era, when the Chappelle show was still on Comedy Central and stuff like that, Donnell Rawlings was good friends with Dave and was on that show. He was like a big character on the show all the time, which is not like one specific character. It was a sketch comedy show, but he was on it all the time. And then even when like Dave Chappelle had his meltdown and like left and went to Africa, I don't know if you know about that, but he basically had like a fight with Comedy Central, was like, I'm not doing this. And then like left and went to Africa, like even though he had like a contract in place and all that. So he left all his money behind and blah, blah, blah. Well, instead of Comedy Central canceling the last season of the Chappelle show, they got Donnell Rawlings and someone else to host it and play the skits that they had already filmed. So Dave left and like they just did the show without him essentially.
Oh, okay.
Which is nothing to Donnell. If I was in show business, I'd be like, I need a job, right? You know, you don't just do what you got to do to work. But now Donnell is kind of like, he's known in the comedy world to these guys, but he's not really doing anything. He's not in like any crazy big movies or nothing like that. But he's always talking a big game. The one thing I will say though is he can be pretty funny. If anything, he's one of those people that's like funny when he's not trying to be because of shit like this.
Yeah.
He's just getting fucking dogged on all the goddamn time. It's like, how could you not laugh at the dude? Right? So now he's getting dogged on. This is fucking less than 12 minutes in. We're into this shit, right? And this fucking crippled is about to basically put him to sleep. You know what I mean? It's nighty night for Donnell after this. We're 10 minutes in. You know, and then to watch everybody else just keep kicking him while he's down. This is gonna be a treat to see all this.
Phillips has done it again. He has a brand
Look at this
new harmonica. This is brand new.
Guess what?
What?
I don't know how to play harmonica.
Wow.
I have no experience.
Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. You sounded fantastic
Oh,
to me.
thanks.
He doesn't even have to have experience playing, because he just has like a spasm and he hits like a whole scale. He goes, he plays like a whole fucking symphony. He has one of those little spasms. They're like, yo, you know Mozart on that thing? He's like, you know what I mean?
Some type of...
I think if you add cocaine, it's Uncle Laser.
Hey, that's true.
Can you imagine doing cocaine with him? The cocaine will be everywhere. All right, who's ready?
No way, no way.
Who's ready to hit this shit right here?
Okay.
You know what's funny about Donnell making that joke about him shaking his hand like that? It's like black people do that all the time. Like, you ever see like a black person, they got like some nuts in their hand or something like that? They're always just like shaking them around, like, you know? So
he moves his hands around a lot when he talks.
Exactly my point. That's what I'm saying. So he's like making a joke about this guy moving, but instead of doing like the movements like he does, he just does his own little, he goes, I just do like that, you know what I mean?
Cocaine with him, the cocaine will be everywhere. All right, who's ready?
No way, no way.
Who's ready to hit this shit right here?
See, Donnell just looks like he's ready to throw some dice. He goes, who's ready to fucking, I'm about to take everybody's money in this shit, you know what I mean? That's all Donnell looks like he's doing.
Okay.
No disrespect. Do you have a girlfriend? I know you got a girlfriend. You know why? Because I'm watching and your fingers was just going crazy. Bitches, he was like this. I want to make you come. He sounded like Audrey Hepburn or Golden Pond. I want to make you come. Take this finger, bitch, and do this line of cocaine.
Hey, Darnell, how about you take a walk?
Oh, fucking roasted.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Now, this doesn't sound like that popular or that powerful of a roast, right? It is, and I'll tell you why. Because the last time Donnell was on Kill Tony, he walked off because they were fucking with him too much. He's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And just never came back. He just never came back to the show. It was to the point to where Tony's like, I don't know where Donnell is. Anyone seen Donnell? Like, he's like, yo, just completely went MIA. He goes, I'm going to the bathroom. Leaves.
They mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of got context of that.
Hurt his feelings that bad. That was exactly how it went down. There was like 45 minutes left in the show. Donnell goes, I'll be right back. I got to take a tinkle. And next thing you know, they're seeing Donnell on BET getting interviewed live. They go, what the fuck? They go, I thought he was in the bathroom. This guy. Now, Martin Phillips over here, fucking Parkinson's 3.0, is roasting the shit out of him. This is not a good look. This is not a good way to start the show. I'm telling you. If you got this guy, hey, take a walk, and everybody's like, oh, it's like, you're done.
Hey, Darnell, how about you take a walk?
He gets a standing ovation from the manager of Buc-ee's. Look at Tony over there. Tony's like, I should be managing a Buc-ee's right now, but I have to tell you that was the greatest joke I've ever heard.
I will take a walk. If you walk with me, it'll take 30 minutes to get out this goddamn building. Something's got
I'm sorry, you can't be a comedian and have cerebral palsy. You're gonna be the butt of every joke. And that guy, the worst thing about Martin Phillips is he actually gets upset.
Oh.
You didn't see that? He was like legitimately pissed. Like in the beginning, he goes, "Oh yeah, you know," like he fucking started getting like really amped up, and he done that multiple times. Like, dude, I watched an episode one time. Martin Phillips is telling a story. He's like, I was driving to the bar, and this comedian at the thing just goes, "You drive?" That's it. All he goes, "You drive?" Dude, he loses his fucking mind. He goes, "Yeah, I fucking drive." And it starts freaking out on the guy. It's like, whoa, dude, what the fuck? And I've mentioned this on the show before. If you're a comedian, that's like the whole job. Everyone's making fun of you.
You can't be like that and be a comedian.
Exactly my point. So it's like, if you're going to be a comedian and have cerebral palsy, you have to take every single shit sandwich that they serve to you. I'm sorry. You have to. And you have to be good enough to come back. Right? This guy goes, "Oh, take a walk." And then he goes, "Yo, bro, chill, my man. You still got, the shakes." And then he shuts up. He goes, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry." You know what I mean? That shit had me dying, dude. Watch. Donnell will say one thing to him, and he goes, "Oh, okay." Donnell goes, "You walk with me. It'll take us 45 minutes. He goes, "Oh." He shuts the fuck down.
I will take a walk. If you walk with me, it'll take 30 minutes to get out this goddamn building.
Oh, not so tough now, Martin Phillips. You don't have a quick one for that? Because Martin wants to go, "Oh, yeah, well, you're a fucking dick." And he goes, "Oh, I can't say the N-word." Martin wants to pop one off on him, so he goes, my mom told me if I have nothing nice to say,
don't say anything.
Don't say anything at all. You can't get roasted like that right out the goddamn rip. Now, look, this is more Donnell. Like, he can't even the bucket pools are trying to take shots at this fucking guy. The bucket pools are trying to take shots at Darnell. You can't have that. Like, if it's that big, the target is that big, that even the wannabes that are coming up trying to get any fucking recognition they can out of these famous people are coming up trying to press you on shit. Watch, this black dude starts trying to press Donnell because Donnell lets the guys on stage make a couple black jokes. Okay, who cares? What? Like, you can't even let the guy breathe.
Okay, how long have you lived here?
1 year and 7 months.
How do you make a living?
I'm an IT technician.
Wow, look at that. You don't really see that with your people very often. No, Donnell, no. My favorite thing.
I love Rob Schneider. He goes, "I hate black people."
You don't really see that with your people very often. No, Donnell.
Even to go in Donnell's face. Like, he gets right in his face. He goes, "You're an N-word." Like, he's fucking, whoa, dude, calm down.
Oh, no. My favorite thing right now is Donnell's fresh elbows are leaving a little pile of moisture grease there on the
Popeye's back.
How you gonna let him?
What was that? Did you notice? Look at Rob. Watch, he makes that joke, and Rob, like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm not even trying to play a bit. Like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck Rob's doing right here.
A little moisture grease there on the
Look at him.
Popeye's back.
He does something with his nipple or something.
He rubs his nipple on the table. He wants the moisturizer on his nipples. This is Rob Schneider. This is Rob Schneider. This is fucking Happy Madison royalty. This is Adam Sandler's guy.
Well, he's a little off.
He's a little off. And then look, later in the episode, he started doing nipple shit too. You remember?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Dude, Heidi. You know Heidi, the hot bitch that comes out? She came out. She gave Donnell some lotion. She rubbed it on Donnell. And then Robbie pulls out his nipple later. Yeah. He goes, "Yo, hit me with that one more time real fast." So now imagine being Adam Sandler's friend. Or imagine being Adam Sandler. And you got to babysit this fucking guy. You got to put him in all your movies because he can't find work anywhere else. It's like Rob Schneider has been living off of Adam Sandler's tit for like the past 30 years.
Yeah, the whole time.
So now imagine every time he does some shit like that, and Adam has to be like, bro, come on, man. Because I have to put you in one of my movies. I made a promise to your mother. You know what I mean? I made a promise to your mother.
I mean, he does throw out a lot of his one-liners throughout this episode.
It's too much. Yeah. It's like a high schooler trying to live in their glory days, or like a guy trying to live in his high school glory days. He goes, back in high school, I was fucking all state. I was fucking first, what is that, varsity or whatever the fuck they want to call it. I don't know. I wasn't gay in high school. I never played football. Hanging out with all the dudes like that in the lie. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard. I played a year of Pop Warner, though. I was gay for a year.
Of what?
Pop Warner.
What's that?
It's like the little league, like the kids leagues. It's called Pop Warner.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was gay then. I played 2 years of that. Straightened me right out.
How you gonna let them say that shit to you, dog?
What about that?
Never. What'd you say? I said, how you gonna let them say that about us, dog?
It's a joke. You just told a joke about eating another man's dick. I don't even know.
Oh yeah. This black guy. Even Donnell's getting pressed by the goddamn bucket pools, bro. He goes, you just gonna let him talk about how we can't do jobs in IT and how we got ashy elbows? He goes, you just gonna let him say that? As a white guy like that? He goes, Rob Schneider's over here. Rob Schneider's over here looking at me like this. And you trying to tell me you gonna let these crackers talk about us not having IT jobs and ashy elbows? Rob Schneider looks like he's about to bust the biggest nut, dude. He's so out of it, bro. And this is all from nipple play. This is all from nipple play.
You gonna let them say that shit to you, dog?
What about that?
Never. What'd you say? I said, how you gonna let them say that about us, dog?
It's a joke. You just told a joke about eating another man's dick. I don't even know. I don't know where they do that. I'm still.
That was a good comeback on Rob.
Homophobia.
Or on Donnell. Because you remember, I don't know if you remember that guy's set, that bucket pool set. Half the minute was him talking about gobbling cocks. That's where he came. He goes, why you dogging me? You just made a bunch of jokes about eating dicks.
Yeah.
Not a bad comeback on Donnell's part. Now, can he hold that energy? I don't know. I have a feeling that he's not going to be able to hold that energy throughout the episode. I have a feeling that the second that these guys see him slip, they're all going to pounce on him. And it's going to be rough for him. Like, he thinks he got one off right here. He didn't.
It's a joke. You just told a joke about eating another man's dick. I don't even know. I don't know where they do that. I'm still street, nigga. I still got a homophobia in me. And he even did the impression. I bit his dick like, And then you're like, yo, how you going to tell him talk about that? You just chewed the dick off on the Kill Tony.
It's true. It's true.
I love how he said that. He goes, you just chewed a dick off on the Kill Tony. He goes, you chewed a dick off on the Kill Tony. Like a 98-year-old person. They always say the in front of everything, old people.
The Facebook, the
Walmart. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go down to the Getty. Well, no, it wouldn't. I don't even know. Those were good examples. I'll leave it at that. Let's give it up for Ashley. And of course, now I'm pissed because you made me look like an ass. No, I'm joking. So, let's see. I hope that Donnell can keep holding his own. I don't think that he's going to be able to. I told you about if he slips one time, fucking time, it's over for him. One time, it's over for him. Watch this. This guy doesn't just slip. He slips on a banana peel at the top of fucking 8 flights of stairs and falls headfirst down every single fucking one of them. Didn't miss a step on the way down. This is the craziest slip up I've ever seen. In a time that's so critical for him, he's been getting roasted by handicapped people in the beginning of the episode. He gets one small break with this bucket pool. And then for this to happen is catastrophic. This is gonna ruin him. Okay? This is gonna ruin a guy like Donnell.
I did that for 9 months. That's the gayest thing I've ever done. And I do anal.
And she does anal. That's the gayest thing she's ever done, and she does anal. Now, the reason why I had to do this time code here is you remember her set, and she does the "We Will Rock You" shit, right? And that's like part of her joke. I guess the episode got copyright claimed by fucking Queen or whoever manages their music, and they muted that whole section. So as soon as she started doing the "We Will Rock You" thing, the whole episode went silent. So the time code was there because I wanted to contextualize it for the listeners and stuff. So the time code was when she started doing the "We Will Rock You" like song that she was making fun of. They silenced the whole. They muted that whole part. So I'm not going to sit here in silence and you know what I mean. So for anyone listening, that's the joke. That she would always sing this "We Will Rock You" type like parody song that she would sing in high school. And right now she's saying that her doing that was the gayest thing she's ever done, and she gets fucked in the ace. Okay?
And I do anal.
And she does anal.
Believe it or not.
Juanita, welcome back to the show. Hi,
Can I do a remix of that song for any black guy watching her right now?
Yeah.
I love this. I love this. I love this because it has all the signs of this. This is a monumental moment right here. Not just in Kill Tony history. In comedy history, it's a monumental moment. There's a couple things right here that make this such a monumental moment. Would you like to know what they are?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you. Notice the hand on the neck, right? We got a nice little hand on the neck, right? He cocks it like this. He goes, hey. He goes, guys, this one's about to be good. Okay? He cocks his neck like that. He has his hand on his neck. And just everything about that posture right now. He's looking Tony in his eyes ever so lovingly. Right? He goes, Tony, he's as if to be like through telekinesis telling Tony in his mind. He goes, wait until you hear this. He goes, I got a banger. This one's going to be a banger. This one's going to bring the house down. And then when you see his face while he's doing it, chef's kiss, put the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
We will fuck you.
It's probably true until you find out she has a dick, Donnell.
What the fuck?
Donnell's over here like, he looks straight at her. He goes, nuh-uh. He goes, I don't believe that. He goes, nuh-uh. I don't believe y'all for a second. She got a dick. Nah, y'all play too much. He's going, y'all play too much. He goes, y'all play too much.
Probably true until you find out she has a dick, Donnell. That is...
Oh my God! Donnell over here. He goes, no. He goes, how am I gonna explain this back to the boys in the hood now? You know? And Rob over here. He goes, I knew the whole time, man. I was cool with it. He goes, I was cool with it, bro. I was like, you can do it, man. Rob Schneider's over here. He goes, I was ready to fuck that bitch. It didn't matter to me. I love this. He goes,
but you find out she has a dick, Donnell.
Go ahead, Donnell.
That is
He's looking at the producers. He's like,
are you for real?
He's like, y'all give me something, please. He goes, y'all give me something, please. They're all dying over there. They're all, oh, God. They're all laughing their asses off. He's waiting for one of them to stop and go, no, it's just a joke. You're fine. You're fine. They don't. So right now, this is like going by. It's like taking 10 years. This is like a 2-second ordeal. It's taking 10 years right now in Donnell's mind. He goes, please, guys, give me something. They're all losing their fucking minds.
That is
That's how it happens, ladies and gentlemen. They can't tell.
No, Donnell, come back. No,
The brothers can't tell. The brothers can't.
They will fuck you.
They never, the last
I
place.
was trying to be nice, so you set me up, son.
Donnell.
He's trying to be nice. trying to be nice?
No.
Bro, if
He was all in.
He was all
He
in.
was all in.
Exactly my point. Exactly my fucking point. Because here's the thing. If you were trying to be nice, you were trying to be nice, okay? If that was a girl, she looks like her name is Steve. That's what I'm saying to you right now. It's you being real fucking nice right now in front of 10 million people that are going to see this. There's a lot of people watch this dog shit. You know? To think your friends ask me about this goddamn show. They're the least people I expect to know about this fucking shit. You know? They said that, I go, here we go. Here we go. I was happy when they go, it sucked. I go, doesn't it? They were my best friends after that, your two friends. I go, I hate Kill Tony too. I love that. Fucking Calvin, he was like, I couldn't even get through, man. I was like, I know, dude, they suck.
Last place the brothers look, apparently, is the Adam's apple. Whereas white guys, no. That's the first place the white guys look.
You ruined me.
It is. I'm gonna say Charlemagne's gonna find that clip of you going, we will, fuck you. You are fucked, Donnell. I'm getting word from the streets.
I was being nice, son. I knew it was something different, son.
I'm sure this happened.
I didn't want to get banned like Dave Chappelle, nigga.
Look, Rob Schneider has to take the show. Who the fuck dressed Rob Schneider is what I'm asking. This guy clearly does not have a stylist. He can't afford one. And Adam ain't giving him that in his allowance, okay?
Because Adam has the stylist, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Adam goes, Adam gives, let's be real. Adam has been giving him an allowance for the last, however many years. Every week, Rob's sitting there with his hand out. Adam goes, we're not doing the stylist, I'm sorry. I know you want it, but it's, I'm just taking care of you. You have food, you have a house, you have a car, right? Your kid's going to college. And now you want a stylist? Now I got to pay for this? Adam Sandler? Look at this.
Yeah, these choices.
Rob Schneider picked this up at a goddamn thrift store on the way into the show, Rob gets off the plane in Austin, Texas. He goes, Hachi Machi. He puts on that song. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. And he goes, yes, boy, we're about to do Kill Tony tonight. I'm gonna look fresh as hell. He comes out with this bullshit. A rhinestone cowboy.
Should have been a Bucky's one.
Imagine every one of those gems was a Bucky's face on it. A Bucky's head. Platinum. Can't get that at the thrift store. That's custom. And look at these. You could tell they're fake because of the way that they're shining and shit. It's like every single one of these is made out of like plastic. These are like gems that you could buy at Michael's.
Yeah, you can bejewel it yourself.
Yeah, the bedazzled.
Yeah. Rob
Schneider, you heard it here first on Lost Ox Media. Rob Schneider bedazzles his suit jackets. Okay?
I'm sure this happened.
I didn't want to get banned like Dave Chappelle, nigga.
Even the tie.
Donnell, I'm sure this happened before in Korea.
Stop touching me, son.
I'm sure in Korea, as an 18-year-old boy, this is a memory coming back to you.
That's usually how black guys react.
Oh, my God. Rob Schneider is, right? Because of his outfit.
Oh, yeah. But I was talking about Donnell.
Oh. I mean, Donnell's in distress, too. You're right.
It's the hands on his...
Look at him. He is done for, dude. See, I was more saying that Rob's outfit is a cry for help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He goes...
I just got distracted by... He took the glasses off and...
Donnell takes his glasses off and it's like Clark Kent and Superman. He takes his glasses off. You don't even know who he is. You go, oh, shit. Who let you in my goddamn house? I'm calling the police. He goes, it's just me, dog. Puts his glasses on. You go, oh, shit, Donnell, my bad. You still here? Donnell, you still in my goddamn house?
Oh, it's pretty. Juanita, have you been with a black man before?
No.
Look at this, goddamn. You trying to tell me you thought this was a woman? This looks like a guy that works at 7-Eleven.
This kind of looks like the lady that works the bar in Shrek.
Exactly yes, you're totally right. She does look like a character out of Shrek. She looks insane. She looks like the woman that you're talking about from the bar and Fiona at the same time somehow. How is that even fucking possible? She does. She looks exactly like Fiona. That's insane, dude. So now look, they keep the more with the roasting of Donnell. You had the guy, he goes, how you gonna let them make jokes about us, man? About our people. Let us make jokes about our people. Our black brothers like that. You know, like, this isn't Roots, bro. Calm the fuck down. It's a comedy show, right? But now Rob took that and he started harping on that energy. You saw when I forget, they made the fucking, what did he do? What was the joke that they made about Donnell? And Rob was like, in his fucking face. Was it the IT joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you black people are stupid. Like, Donnell's just like, yo, chill, bro. Like, you're spitting on me. Like, Rob Schneider don't give a shit. And he's doing that same shit again. He just keeps doubling down on it.
Where do you live again?
I live here in Austin, about 7 minutes away.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's a sweaty brother.
And what do you do for fun?
My man looked like Bubble Bass from fucking SpongeBob. You know, the guy that's like, no pickles? You ever seen that episode? He's like, no pickles? Ooh. He looks like Bubble Bass, dude.
When you're not writing books. Or
Watch, wait until you see a full body of him.
Any side
The best thing that I really do if I'm not doing anything is I'm on daddy duty, you know?
I respect that.
Yes, me and my 3-year-old, we be kicking it, robbing, she sell crack. We do a lot of fun shit.
Get the money, son.
Yeah, we got...
Look at Rob. Rob goes, oh, yeah. I can be racist now that he said black people do crack. He goes, I can do some real racist shit now that he gave me the green light by saying black people do crack. As a matter of fact, let me laugh in Donnell Rollins' face real quick because he's a black man. Like, you know.
We gotta start a family empire.
Can we laugh at that one? Is that all right?
Yes,
Selling crack.
I think Rob Green.
Dude, this guy's
That's a little scary.
Dude, he's fucking unhinged.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking guy, dude. Look at him. No wonder his daughter's a lesbian. I'd be a lesbian too if my dad was like that. You imagine you don't do your homework for one goddamn night. This guy loses his fucking mind. And then you have to tell him that you're gay on top of it. Okay, good luck. You know what I mean? This guy is the type of dude that would chase you around the house with like a gun. He'd be like, no daughter of mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what is happening here. And the want for attention is what makes it so much worse. Like, when you get that, like, if you're famous, it's awesome. That's great. You start fading, you gotta fade. When you start fading, you have to fade. Guys like Rob wear these kinds of shit because they want it to be anywhere they go, they want someone to look at them to potentially recognize them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
He wants to walk around and he wants everyone that's walking by him to go, what the fuck is wrong with that? Oh, is that Rob Schneider? Like, you know what I mean? That's exactly the reaction that he wants. And it's like, you gotta just fade. You gotta chill. Because if you don't fade, then this is what starts coming out. We go, oh, you're actually like a maniac. Like, and we're seeing it. You're joking right now, but like we are seeing, you're like, you will take it there.
Yeah.
Like, you're crazy.
Black selling crack. Daddy duty is all.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Look at this. He goes, my daughter's a fucking dyke. You know what I mean? He's so, I'm telling you, this is an outlet for him. This is him finally letting out for his frustrations on black people, in my opinion.
He clearly hadn't had one in a little bit.
I mean, he hasn't been around a black person for this long, and he doesn't even know how long. Like, since the set of Happy Gilmore 2. Because the black people were doing, like, the trash and, you know, I don't know. What do black people do?
He wasn't talking to them.
Of course, I'm joking. A lot of black people do very nice stuff on movie sets. And that's why he was around them. Because it was a black director that did Happy Gilmore 2. Anyway, Rob Schneider's racist. Moving on. So this last time code, I like this one for my own selfish reasons. This one I liked a lot. Tony, he makes it. They do a callback to Donnell, you know, getting fucked by this trans woman, you know, and they do a callback to that, and Tony makes a joke about it. He thinks it's the greatest joke in the entire world, to the point to where he goes back and doubles back on the joke. It's like, you ever been like in a group with some people, and somebody tells a joke that like everyone kind of heard, but it didn't really slap. So like everyone just kind of keeps talking, and they just like as if they didn't hear it. And then the person goes, "No, guys, you didn't hear me. I said, and then she sucked my balls." And everyone goes, "No, we heard you the first time. It fucking sucked. Like, chill, you know?" This is, in my opinion, this is what's happening right now with Tony. I like this kind of shit. What I don't like is how much Tony is like really feeling himself after this. It's like kind of crazy. And then when you hear the joke, you're going to be like, I'm saying this to you, you probably don't even remember what joke I'm talking about. Or you can't think in your head what Tony said to make you go, "Oh, he doubled back on that." You know, you can't, because if you've ever watched Kill Tony, let's this episode right now. Is there anything just off the top of your head that you remember him saying that was memorable in any sense? No. Aside from him going, "Yippee!" in the beginning. That's about as memorable as it gets, right? So it's like, you can't think of it. You can't think of the joke because it's not that good. But I caught on to it. I go, this guy's really sucking his own dick right now. Wait till you hear the joke. It's dog shit.
Listen, son, this is what they don't know. You called me very desperate. In your voice, you was like, you said, "Donnell, could you come and do my podcast?" I said, "You know, I don't fuck with this shit. I'm too sensitive. I would crash out." Did I not say that?
Yes.
And I sat here, and we didn't have this desk. You had...
You're right.
You didn't have this band, son.
You're right. We had a tablecloth, and it was on a wobbly table. We did have the same exact band.
Okay, sorry.
I know. I would have.
You know all y'all look alike, son. But listen,
let Rob.
Tony.
Excuse me? He said that to the Mexicans that play trumpet in the corner? That's crazy. Because I tell you what, to a Mexican, all black people look alike. Ask them. Go ahead. Ask a Chicano. Go, what do they look like to you?
They'll say all the same.
They say, "I can't tell." They've only met one black person as far as they're concerned. They go, "Wait, there's more than one? I've only ever seen one." You know, because they all look the same. This is what they're saying to. He wants to make this joke, this racist ass joke. Donnell. As soon as I heard him make that joke about the Mexicans, I go, "You deserved everything that everyone said to you today." I spit on.
Wobbly table. We did have the same exact band.
Okay, sorry.
I know. I would have.
You know all y'all look alike, son. But listen,
let Rob jump in for 1 second.
I would have done his show then, but I still wouldn't have done your shows now. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just because the number of viewers you admitted that you did.
Imagine the number of viewers once they see him hit on Juanita. I mean, it's going down.
Ooh, that's a deep cut. To call that back. To go, "Remember the time that you hit on that trans woman, Donnell? We didn't forget about that one." Tony is the gayest man in the world, and he's saying all this shit to Donnell. Tony's actually sucked Juanita's dick, and he goes, you know, you said that in front of everybody, Donnell. You know, we can't let that one go." It's like, come on, dude. This is a pot calling the kettle black, hard as hell right now.
Number of viewers once they see him hit on Juanita. I mean, it's going
I didn't
down.
hit on Juanita. I had a misunderstanding with Juanita.
You had a Mr. Understanding with Juanita. You thought it was a misunderstanding. That was a Mr. Understanding.
Tony, let's do this.
That's a fucking great joke.
Let's just do
That's a fucking great joke.
He likes it. Why is he so red?
Why is this is the lobster? This is the lobster. You know, Red Bar. My good friend Mike David from Red Bar. You know, he was over here the other night. He was hanging out with me in his wheelchair. You guys know that? Red Bar wears diapers and he's got a wheelchair. So he wheeled his shitty ass into my house. He goes, "I want to show you." He shows, I want to show you an old clip of Tony, right? No, of course I'm joking, but Red Bar still is involved in what I'm about to tell you. Everybody makes this joke about Tony being a lobster. Red Bar one time was covering Tony like years and years ago. Tony was on this random podcast, and it was a podcast with like 10 different comedians, all like with mics talking and shit, just hanging out. And they all start freestyling. And Tony jumps into the freestyle, and like it doesn't even rhyme. It like almost doesn't go with the beat or anything, but he just out of nowhere grabs the mic and goes, "I'm a motherfucking lobster." And just like, it's like, that's it. That was like the whole thing. He goes, "I'm a motherfucking lobster." And like, so Red Bar always calls Tony a lobster. And then that kind of caught on. But anyone that ever talks shit about Tony always talks about him being red. He just probably has shitty blood pressure. I mean, you would have to have shitty blood pressure to be that shitty of a guy. It's not even that Tony's just a shit comedian. He's like a shitty person. That's why I have such a big problem with him. You know? Like, if you watch this show enough, you watch enough episodes of this, he talks to Red Band like a total dickhead. All the time. Who is the person who practically fucking started the show with him. This guy. You know, the guy that they never let talk? Like, anytime this guy says something, Tony will be like, "Okay, Red Band, shut the fuck up." Like, actually treats him like total dog shit. In front of everyone.
Oh.
It's crazy. And then Tony will go on other people's podcasts and talk shit about how, like, their show is not in as big of a venue as his. Or how, like, the comedians that he's on their podcast haven't played Madison Square Garden before, but he has. Like, he does this type of shit all the time. He's a very big bragger. I got it, you don't. And I'm not afraid to let you know. That's why I've always hated. That's what I don't like about Tony. So, you know, for him to try to suck his own dick like this, and watch him, he goes, "It was a misunderstanding," and he gets like real into it. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm the fucking man right now."
Like with Juanita.
Let's go back to that.
Him hit on Juanita. I mean, it's going
I didn't
down.
hit on Juanita. I had a misunderstanding with Juanita.
You had a Mr. Understanding with Juanita. You thought it was a misunderstanding. That was a Mr. Understanding.
He says it twice right there. Right there,
Yep.
He's saying it twice, right? So he's already affirming himself twice. These are words of affirmation for him.
Tony, let's do this.
That's a fucking great joke.
Let's just.
Another set of words of affirmation. This Tony is the greatest self-help guy there is out there. He goes, "That's a great joke." He goes, he signals to the producers. He goes, "Make sure you timestamp that one, because I'm coming back to that. I might forget it. So make sure you timestamp that, because it's so good. I don't want to forget it, so I can come back to it later." That's a great joke.
Let's do this. And this is the thing. I'm sorry.
Again, he's saying it. Look at him. He goes to fucking Red Band. Watch this. And listen carefully. You'll hear him say it to Red Band off mic.
That's a fucking great joke.
Let's just do this. And this is the thing. I'm sorry.
Even to Red Band, he has to go, "A Mr. Understanding. I'm the greatest mind of comedy he's ever seen."
Yes.
That's a fucking great joke.
Let's just do this. And this is the thing. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. A Mr. Understanding's like one of the greatest jokes I've ever done in my life. It's all moving so quick, people didn't even notice.
No, that was funny.
It's all moving so quick, people didn't even... The audience, we catch everything. We catch it all. We catch everything. If we didn't catch everything, then how did I catch Rob Schneider rubbing his nipples all over the table? Okay? How did I catch that? In the middle of Donnell Rawlings getting fucking shit on by everyone. We catch it all, Tony. Okay? It sucked. It sucked. And this is the same shit I was telling you about. This is that friend at the party. Everyone tried to let the joke go by. He goes, "Hold the fucking phone. I gotta tell you guys something." And you know what I mean? It's like, dude, fucking stop. Chill the fuck out.
But this is what these people don't understand. It's not time to joke. It's time to be serious.
We're gonna get some.
Don't touch me, Rob. I'm being serious.
We're gonna get some
See,
Adams.
Donnell's like, "Bro, I'm sick of you and your racist shit and your fucking fedora, your snakeskin fedora. You know, I'm done with your shit." So I think that'll do it. Let's give it up for Tony's shitty little joke, man. You know, as always, this is the worst part of Lost Ox Media. It's the end. You know, it's the part that I know I'm not the biggest fan of, but nonetheless, we have to bring it here. You know, I hate to do it to y'all, but thank you for watching yet another episode. No more outros. I'm just not the biggest fan of outros. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Give me some confirmation here, man. Say goodbye to the people.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
I'm editing that out.
Thanks.
No, I'm kidding. All right. Thank you again for watching, everybody. Until next Wednesday, I hope you all get in car accidents. No, I'm kidding. I hope you all have wonderful weeks and you're thinking about me and our show and all that shit. Until next time. Goodbye.
Rage, money, power,